Hey there everybody, this is Hedgehog. Welcome to the final part of the main story of Sonic 4 Episode 2. Yeah, I only have 4 of the Chaos Emeralds. I'm not going to go after the rest of them. I'm going to spoil it now. There's no real change to the ending whether you get the Chaos Emeralds or not, aside from like, oh please try and get all the Chaos Emeralds at the end, but nah. I don't need the bother of trying to get Chaos Emerald 7 without pulling my hair out. We're going to go into the final zone, which only has one act and a boss, which we can't actually go to yet. So let's just deal with the act first, and then cause shenanigans later. This place is actually pretty cool. It actually has a different take on the whole gravity thing that Death Egg generally has, in that the level actually turns around with the gravity. People who suffer from motion sickness might want to look away from this video because yeah, you may feel slight nauseating feelings because of how this goes. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really get like nauseous, nervous twitches of sickness and stuff. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, maybe I did. I actually thought I was doing Powerball. Oh, there's spikes somewhere. Oh, that's terrible. No, I don't want to do Powerball. I didn't want to do Powerball then. I wanted to fly. Or maybe not. But this is just a quick level just to get like some rings, and it's essentially a boss fight. And I believe if you want to get to Golden Blitz, you actually have to beat this level as Supersonic. So be aware. And this is the first part of the fight. It's essentially just like melts the white part zone, except Eggman's in the middle, just to try and cause interference. He'll eventually get out of the way before Sonic does something stupid. But in this fight, if you can actually get behind Smell Sonic, then none of his attacks will hit you. I think he only needs 3 hits left. 3 hits. That's good enough. 2 hits if you play with the Supersonic, so I don't know why I had to actually beat this part of Supersonic, but you just have to beat the last part. But the last part's really broken with Supersonic as it is anyway, so yeah. Now I want to be careful with the motion parts, the gravity parts here, because sometimes the gravity will just instantly switch, and the gravity will instantly switch, and it will switch when. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go that way. I think that's where the red starring is actually. Easy to miss. It's actually right up there. And in case you haven't already noticed, there's no enemies. It's just like a load of rings. And here's probably one of the places where spikes will happen. Right, the gravity's going to mess you over, and you'll end up in spikes. I think it's around here. Yes, right there. And the problem is when the gravity changes, then you accidentally let go of tails, so that kind of doesn't help. And you can still get like the 50 rings necessary to get Supersonic by the time you get to the second part of this level. That's not the point. Especially if you do stupid things like that. Because I believe we're more or less at this quote-unquote boss fight. Not really a boss fight, it's probably only sort of nostalgic boss fight because it's a fight against, it's a race against Solar Sonic. You wanna break it? Powerball! Because Powerball goes insanely fast and it breaks these walls that are in the way. I need to use Powerball again. And try and beat Metal Sonic, because if you don't, then yeah. Super Sonic on his own will just blaze past Metal Sonic as if it was nothing. So yeah, you beat Metal Sonic, then this happens. If you don't, then Metal Sonic closes the door on you and you get squashed. And I just disconnected my controller. Oh, silly me. How do I fix this now? How do I fix this now? Quickly. There we go. Slight technical malfunction because I kind of kicked something. But here's the boss of Death Egg, which is the final boss of the game. Another boss that is a pain, which you have to which you actually have to beat with Super Sonic, and he's again a pain in the ass, since the actual last hit that you need to get is you actually need to use the power roll for again. And if you want to get enough rings to get Super Sonic straight away, when they well, you just followed my route. You actually saw now it said go right, but instead of going right, go left, and there's a bunch of rings, and that's how you get to fight over 50 rings. Right, here's the final boss. I'm going to call it the Egg Heart, since that's pretty much what it is. It also has those zappy things as well, and spikes. You gotta basically reach the Egg Heart and then bop it in the face. Best way of doing it, just fly though. Again, just like in Sonic Games Evolved, flying is broken. Now once you've hit him at least once, he's going to start electrifying parts of the floor. And this kind of also makes it hard to beat him, because you essentially basically have to no hit him until like the last few hits, and that's kind of be a pain in the ass. And if you want an avatar thingy, I believe you actually have to no hit him. You actually have to no hit this boss. The avatar part is actually you actually can get avatar parts. I actually don't know whether I was or not, but it's actually basically modding it. You know how in Sonic Generation you got the classic Eggman look from beating all the bosses and then doing all the hard modes? Well, you actually get something similar from this game as well, only it's actually modding Eggman. Oh, thanks Gravity. Eventually, he actually has, I believe, he actually has one attack where he goes, he summons a black hole and he sucks up all the rings. I believe that's kind of when he's like in overdrive, when he's like his last few hits. I may end up dying here because those rings there, they're the only rings I have left. I believe we are on his last few hits. I'll indicate it in a minute because I think this is when the yeah, when parts of the rings start falling off. And he's behind a barrier now. How do you get rid of this barrier? Use the power roll. And then once you've got rid of the barrier, you just hit him. And thank you Tails for hitting him. That's pretty great. I'm kind of happy that I at least have a ring. Again, I believe there's more debris. Oh. No, wait, I know the gimmick now. You can't actually really stand in the middle thing. Power roll again to get to the barrier. And is that the last hit? Or is there one more hit? I think there's one more hit. Or is this the hit where he summons his black hole? No. No, I think this is the one where, yeah, you can't actually, you actually have to fly to the red ring in the middle, and then, yeah, you're going to have to fly. Oh, thanks Tails, you actually killed him for me. I'm actually quite observant in knowing that. Oh yeah, there's also an achievement for actually going through the game without going to the level select menu. So that should unlock when you get beat the final stage. If you don't want to get to the level select menu, you just press Y when it says like Sonic and Tails have cleared the act of the boss. Okay, I've been doing. Well, yeah, here's the ending soon. It doesn't change whether you've got Chaos Emeralds or not. And more escape pods. It's like there is no need for having like more than one Eggman. Just there's only you in there. Everything else is robots that can probably fly out. But yeah, there we go. That was Sonic 4 Episode 2. It's technically not the end of Sonic 4 Episode 2 because, excuse me, there was one thing that they did with Episode 2, and that was if you had both Episode 1 and Episode 2 on the same console, then you unlocked something called Episode Metal, which basically explains why Metal Sonic's in this game. And other such craziness. But yeah, all that is basically going through hard versions of acts of the original episode in reverse order. But I'm still gonna do it simply because yeah, it's there. I can do it. I actually have episode 1 on my Xbox finally. And yes, I did episode 1 originally on the Wii, and then I got it on the Xbox, which is kind of like sort of a waste of money really, since episode 2 never came to the Wii, which kind of stinks. I would have liked it on the Wii because yeah, would have been giving me more excuse to actually play on the Wii. I mean, at the moment it's right next to my Xbox literally, but it's kind of gathering dust. I mean, I've not really actually played a Wii game or a GameCube game for a while, so I might actually record some GameCube games and Wii games and stuff like in the near future. Probably once I've done Warriors of Orochi 3, I might just do some Wii games. But then again, the other Wii games I could probably do are Pikmin and Mario Galaxy, and well, I'll be honest, everybody else has done those. I mean, since Cher Conroy did Pikmin, everybody else has done Pikmin. And yeah, Slim Kirby probably had the first Pikmin video, but yeah, Pikmin wasn't that popular until like Cher Conroy did it. But yeah, I think I might actually look through my library of Wii games just to see what I could do. You know, I actually have the Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't actually played that, but I actually saw it on somebody's stream and thought, yo, that's cool, I want to go and play it. And I might consider that, but yeah, it's an RPG, and RPGs are going to take a freaking age. And I have Epic Mickey as well, but I want to actually complete that on my own. If you heard zipping, that was just me looking into the tea holding thing that I have with the I actually have all my Wii games in. I've only got like 6 or 7, all the rest are like Virtual Console and stuff like that. But since I talked over the credits, that was everything. Presented by Sega, Sonic 4. Is Eggman going to taunt us with the Chaos Emeralds now? Well, he's going to taunt us. Just to say try again, then yeah, the only difference between the good ending and the bad ending is just that. I've not seen anything else. But that's it. That was Sonic 4. That was Sonic 4 Episode 2. In the next part, I'll be doing Episode Metal, which won't take very long, so yeah, it's only going to be one part. So take care, and I'll see you then, guys. Ciao!